I would say the Steel Series.
Steel Series, honestly.
Steel Series.
I'd definitely sit with the Steel Series.
By far.
Definitely the Steel Series.
If I had to pick one of these to pick up in game right now, it's going to be the Steel Series.
Gamers prefer our headsets. Find out why at SteelSeries.com.
So let's head on to Mouz against Team Property in the Go Champions League. I'm the Boo from Germany, and there are $30,000 up for grabs thanks to Twitch and C Series, and of course Reams Media, who are organizing the whole stuff and the whole tournament over here. So we had quite some interesting games already. Virtus Pro are currently sitting in the top spot in the league, featuring 10 teams, which are Mouse, Property, Dignitas, Copenhagen Wolves, Flipside, Gamers 2, Hellraisers, Navi, Penta, and of course the team that I just talked about, Virtus Pro. So quite a stacked tournament. We have a few favorites, we have a few challenges in there. It's really interesting to see those teams match up against, and there's a big question. It is a best of two. What is that about? It's basically two best of ones played right after each other. We wanted to give the teams a chance to play each other twice, and since a best of three would have been a little bit too long, we decided to go with the best of two format. And every single map is worth 1 point in the league. If you win the first map but lose the second one, you end up with a 1-to-1 scoreline. Don't worry guys, your skins will be returned. I see the question popping up already. So Virtus Pro with 6 wins out of 6 matches. Property is sitting in the second place with 3 wins out of 6 matches. Quite a good share of their wins. And Mouse is currently sitting at the third last place with 2 losses out of 2 maps against Copenhagen Wolves, who were, at least in my point, considered to be the weaker team. So Mouse now in the knife round against Property on the first map, which will be Cash. The second one will be Mirage. And of course 2 CT-sided maps. No alterations to those have been made in the past weeks. So the teams are of course familiar to the maps. There's no doubt about that. But Property have a stand-in, a very well-known player. JW will play for them today. And they kind of happen to have 3 very good AWP players on Cash. A map that is okay with a double AWP setup. So let's see who will pick up the scope in the turn of events. Mouse on the terrorist side right now in the piss round against the Swedish team. Of course, Pov, Twist, Schneider, JW and Berg. For Property on the other side, we have Ligia, Gopi, Nico, Chris J and Tapson for the European/German team. And JW with the first frag already onto Chris J in A main. Looking good so far for the Swedish team. And JW has the number of another one through the smoke. He gets Gopi. And in a flurry, the terrorists are demolished on the A bomb side. Tapson is the last one. He at least got 1 frag. But it's not going to be more than that, as Mouse go down to a very quick CT defense, and that was mainly due to JW picking up the action in A main. Cheeky play by him, he's known for that. And he spotted the first 2 terrorists coming to the A bomb site in a piss round. It's more than likely that the other team is currently trying to get the A bomb site under control. So he called that out for his teammates. They were all over the place. He got himself 2 frags, and in the end even a third. So that was basic team play by Property, even though one of their not team members was the guy that called the information. Now Mouse with a 4 Tech 9 lineup and a P250 for Ligia. The Germans will go for the B bomb site, and it's already covered heavily by the CTs. Chris J and Nico though with 2 headshots on the Tech 9. Another one for Chris J and another one for Chris J. Going huge in the second round already, decimating the CTs to only Berg. And he's got a steep mountain to climb. Fitting name for that situation. He's down in a 1v5. Now made it a 1v4 with that first frag onto Nico, who just stormed through the smoke. No luck for him in this exchange. Now Liga just hosing down 50 bullets through the smoke. He's got plenty of them in the P90. And there's certainly no waste of bullets. Especially as you don't have to actually pick up bullets in the buy round. or in the buy time in CSGO anymore. Now Berg spotted himself one last player exiting the bomb site. He's going for the defuse, but it's going to be too late, even though it's getting close. Well, it was a good try. If he had one more second, it would have been enough, but he didn't make it. So Mouzsports draw the game at 1 each, and it was definitely Chris J in vent room to get it done over there. So Mouzsports, as I said, have two maps. Well, they lost 2 maps against Copenhagen Wolves on Mirage and Cobble, 11-16 on both maps. And they will play Mirage against Property, a team that is not too bad on that certain map, that's for sure, as they took down Game is 16-11, and they kind of fell down against Virtus Pro, but that's one of the biggest teams in the scene right now with a 7-16 scoreline. So Mouzsports in a hard place on their own map on Mirage, and now they are on Cash, opening up fairly nice. Nico with 3 kills there on the B bomb site, but now goes down to Pov. The CTs with a perfect stack on the B bomb site. Now it's a 2v2. GOCL and Liga need to mop up the last frags, and Liga is there with the backstab onto Berg. Didn't expect that coming. Pov, though, with that AK in his hands, trying to catch the terrorists rotating through middle, or at least he tried to listen to them do that. Now he's cut off from them. Liga has him pinned down in middle, and GOCL is securing the CT spawn alley. Now GOCL actually hides away. He knows that those 50 HP are not enough to face off against the AK in Pov's hands. Pov, of course, guesses where they might be, but GOCL has him pinned down already. Nice play by Mouzsports. Even though they lost 3 players, they ran into a stack in the B bomb site. Nico cleaned it up halfway with 3 frags, but it wasn't enough to get all those frags in the back. And of course, the pistols are so strong in CSGO, it's definitely a threat, and you have to take serious care of them. You can't give away a round easily to those eco rounds, as we just saw when Mouzsports took the second one off of Property with the Tech 9s. And now the Swedes back on a full save. Not too much to worry about for Mouzsports right now. They just move into the A bomb set really quickly. 2 easy frags for them. Now Chris J in kind of a troubling situation, but a headshot will relieve him from that. 3-1 in favor of Mouzsports. Looking good for them. Even though they lost the first round, they fight their way back into the game. Now it's Property's time to do the same with their 5 rifle lineup. And of course, JW tries to do his best, even though he just won 100,000 euros, or was it dollars, in ESL 1 Katowice. In a real thriller of a game, NAP with a massive comeback. Maybe we will see the same today. GOCL now with the first frag onto JW. The guy that I just praised, Schneider, then with the refrag, making it a 4v4 again. The CTs don't have too much to work with, however. The terrorists didn't really reveal their position. Now Nico with a double spray. He gets 1 killed and puts Twist down to 26 HP. The CTs now in a very, very hard position to defend themselves. Twist comes in with 1, but taps him with a quick reply. Berg then with the refrag. And now he's caught reloading by Chris J. Good refragging ability by Mouzsports, but Pov does the same, and he gets both of them lined up perfectly. Nico and Chris J were just caught off guard by Pov's heads-up play, and Team Property had a really hard time in this rifle round, but in the end they made it thanks to Pov's great play there. JW didn't play a role in this round, and Mouzsports will kick themselves. They had a 2v1 situation. The bomb was dropped in middle, and they were kind of caught off guard by Pov. Mouzsports now with the first AWP, and the CT's money is not looking good. If Mouzsports picks this up, the CTs need to save again, but they trade frags in the front of B. Luckily for the Germans, they come out on top. But Tapson is down to 35 HP and Liga down to 57. This is still feasible for the CTs who are moving in. JW will be the one to take a look into the bomb site. And now he's smoked off, so he's stalled for the moment. Berg does the same. He's looking at a wall of smoke. And there's no watching or no seeing through, as you can see if we disable the X-ray for a second. Berg is moving in. He knows that there's one around the corner. He gets a straight headshot onto Taps and now moves in. Ligia behind those boxes. He knows that there's one in the side. He picks his target with wise choices. He disposes of Berg. JW needs to run away. He's way too low on HP to risk it against both of the terrorists. And they had a perfect crossfire lined up. So Mouse will win their 4th round on cash on the terrorist side. You might consider this a fairly successful side already, especially as the CTs need to save. They try to get as much equipment to reinforce that AK in the hands of JW. And now all the pressure is on his shoulders. He's probably one of the guys that is most known to that sort of pressure, but it's a whole new team and he definitely doesn't feel at home just like he does on Fnatic. So the CTs with a 4-man stack now on the A bomb side. Twist is now on the rotation towards B, and in the meantime the terrorists just stuck up in middle and controlling the entrances to the bomb sites. So there's not much action. Mousesports taking it slow. They know that there's an AK in a very dangerous set of hands, and they don't want to rush it and run into those hands and give away too many frags to the CTs as they move forward to the B bomb site. Now they leave one behind in middle to just catch one rotating, and it's Nico, a fitting player to do that. Straight headshot for Berg. 2 men on the CT side on the A bomb side and 2 on the B bomb side, facing off against 5 angry Europeans. Twist knows, pushes through the smoke, saves his teammates' life, even though he does go down. Twist with a double kill inside the B bomb site, stalling the terrorist movement just for a moment. As GOCL disposes of him, he plants the bomb as well. Schneider and JW on the rotation. Schneider with a CZ 75. Dangerous pistol in his hands, as you all know. But he gets flashed horrifically, and there will be another flash, completely slowing him down as Nico disposes of JW and Vince. Nico with his 3rd frag of the round makes it 5-2. And Team Property are losing the grip on Mousesports. They are slowly but surely swimming away, leaving a trail of blood behind them. 11 frags from Nico. Great opening for him. Chris J with 7. And on the other side we have 5 for Pov and 5 for Berg. And something that I mentioned already, Schneider is kind of not feeling hot at the start of those games. He needed a little bit to warm up in the previous Go Champions League games, as well as Christian and Nico certainly don't need a second wake-up call. They get 2 frags each and make it a 1v5. Now Twist with a 1 shot by Ligia, casually clicking away, making it look so easy. 6-2 now in favor of Mousesports, and we have the first set of AWPs for Twist and JW. Sad that Christian didn't pick it up, but it would have been a tall order for him to ask him to battle it out against Twist and JW. Both with scopes. Would have been really hard for him, even though he feels confident on cash. He showed that in the EPS already. But now let's see if Mousesports can rack up another rifle round on the board. They already forced Property into desperate position on cash. The first half being down 4 rounds. It's never a position that you want yourself to be in. Now Ligia and Tapson on the B bomb side working their magic over there, and there is Twist with the first frag. Tapson goes down, even though he was not entirely around the corner. It was enough for Twist to pull the trigger already. Now Ligia left alone over there, reinforced by GOCL, who is the fill-in for this position. 4v5, of course. Mouse still working that fake with those 2 players. The bomb is over at the A bomb side, however, and now Schneider should gather the information for his teammates. They are hesitating though. They still don't know what's happening. And this is the death move now. Mousesports on the A take Nico and Chris J on the move to the A bomb side. They need to plant the bomb really fast if they want to stand a chance, but Nico just makes it happen on himself. Makes it a 2k and a 2v2 situation, but the bomb is still not planted, and Berg disposes of the C4 carrier. Chris J was stumbling into his crosshair. 1v2 situation. Ligia now with that Molotov trying to draw Berg out, and he's successful, but he turns the wrong way. Even though he had the right play in his mind, it didn't quite work out for him. 6-3. still in favor of Mouse Sports, but they were down a man early on, and they almost forced Property to give away this round with that. With that two-man fake over at the B bomb site, NiKo should have picked up 3 frags, yeah, of course, but that's kinda hard to accomplish against a team like Property. Now Mouse Sports with another rifle round. The CT is kicking off their economy slightly as Chris J catches JW strafing around the corner. Good shot by Chris J to remove one of the probably best AWP players in the world right now. He's challenged, of course. Kenny S is the best, but you know, I know JW is certainly up there, but Chris J makes a stint in the round with 2 frags. NiKo in the meantime took down 1 as well. Twist and Pov on the B bomb site, cut off from the A bomb site. Now the terrorists just need to put the bomb down over there or kill everyone, and that's what Tapson has in mind. Removes Twist, and the double AWP buy was definitely costly for the CTs. They lost 2 of them in the past 2 rounds, so they are down to 2k for Schneider, 2k for Pov. The rest is down below, and they need to save again. Mousebots with a really good opening round streak for them on cash. Let's see if they can rack up some more rounds. Team Property with another ace stack. Chris J though disposes of the first one, catches a bullet, goes down to 55. Now needs to hold himself in front of the A bomb site. He's going to work with his Glock, even taking down Twist there, moving in for another frag, and Chris J just mops up frag after frag, even though he only has Glock. Of course, the targets are unarmored, so it's more or less easy frags for him. Still, he had no support until Ligia stepped it up, and now it's Pov on the B bomb site. Cramped in the corner already. Tapson will take him out, and it's 8-3 in favor of Mouse Sports. Time for Property to wake up. Maybe we should shake Schneider a little bit, who's still sitting at 3 frags, and he's one of the players that suddenly steps it up, and then he's on the top of the scoreboard when the match ends. So keep your eyes peeled on him. At the same time, we have got B only 3 frags, but he's got NiKo and Chris J with 16 and 14 to do the most amount of the work there is on the Mouse Sports squad. The CTs now with the second save round in a row. Of course, they were down to 2k. Double save coming up for them, that was for sure. And they once again go for one aggressive player in front of A. He already does the damage, but he doesn't get the frag. Now it's Liga's time, cutting him off or trying to do that. He goes down to JW off with another one. Berg with now 1 on the A bomb site, quickly turning the tide in the favor of the CTs. 3v2. NiKo and Gobi trying to make it work on the A bomb site. Maybe they should consider rotation. They still have 55 seconds on the clock, and they know that there are at least 2 CTs in the A bomb site. They still try to make it work, and they are punished for that by Pov and company. Nice fragging by Property in this eco round. One of the biggest mistakes was probably Ligia's bold move to open up the door to hell when Property had 3 players inside the A bomb site. Ligia kind of stumbled into them when he came out of here, and that was just awkward timing for him. He tried to catch the aggressor. He tried to catch Berg off guard, but in turn he was caught off guard, and now Property's back in the game. Even though they are 4 rounds behind, they can still turn this into an 8-7, and Property are definitely a team that is capable of mounting a comeback in this sort of game. Double AWP once again. This time it is Schneider and JWP, yeah, JW. And Property eager to get the information really quickly, and Prof and JW with those opening frags. Bergs closes out Ligia in the middle. It seems like Mousesports have lost the kind of strategic edge that they had throughout the opener of this match. Now NiKo with a patient kill onto Pov, just clicking away. He knew that he would walk into those bullets rather soon. And now JW disposes of him. In turn, Chris J now all alone with 4 CTs to fight it out with. He's made his way into the middle, but he's still cut off from the bomb, as you can see. And JW is covering that together with Berg. Perfect crossfire. They have Twist to cover vents. There is basically no entry for Chris J, except if he takes the back entrance to the B bomb site through CT spawn, and that's where he's going to. Actually, the time is running out, so he just goes to save his weapon. But if he had the time, sometimes I wish to see what players would have done if they went for, you know, a 2-minute timer or something like that. Would have been interesting to see what Chris J would have been able to achieve. But now it's Property closing the gap. 8-5. The Terrors still able to buy up, but it's going to be their last round if they don't put down the bomb. So watch out, Mouse Sports. Property is getting close, and if they lose the pistol round, Property is in the lead, and it could turn ugly really quick for Mouse Sports. So they are really trying to go for the 10-5 scoreline. JW, however, has something to say about that and puts down Chris J. Property with another frag courtesy of Pov. Taking out taps, and the B bomb set is heavily overloaded with CTs right now. And rightfully so, as Mouse Sports still have the bomb over there, and they still try to get an opening frag over at the smaller bomb site. JW now needs to reload. Oh, catches his CSAT 75 just in time to take down GOCL, making it a 2v5. JW on for more. 3 frags, 4 frags for him in the end, taking apart Mouse Sports. Good job by him on the B bomb site. They kind of ran into him in the end, but it's still hard to get all those frags against players like Mouse Sports. 12 frags now for JW. The rich kid gets his fair share of frags today. Berg on 11, and 18 for Nico, 15 for Chris J. Still GOCL on 3, Schneider on 3 as well. Something that must get changed in this game. Last round of the first half now. Approaching is Mouse Sports. Once again, the B bomb site will be the place to go. Chris J and Nico with the first 2 frags. Chris J with the second one of his Tech 9. Berg now runs into somebody in the smoke. He just sprays away to get him off. It's like a rat that is sitting on top of his shoulder. You just shake and shoot. And Berg gets the frag, makes it a 2v4, but it's too late. The bomb is planted already. Schneider and him have to do so much work for the CT side to make it happen for them. Lega now resets his aim and burns Schneider alive in the vent room. Berg alone against 3. He's on the balcony on the B bomb side. He misses the first shot, and now he's spotted. Lega will get his second frag. Good round, good half by Mouse Sports. And even though Property had a small breath of fresh air in the later stages of this half, they were quickly shut down by Mouse Sports again. And it's a really massive lead for the Terrorists right now. And now they are on the CT side. So let's see what Mouse Sports can do in the pistol round. If Property win it and force Mouse Sports onto 2 save rounds, the Germans/Europeans might actually be caught in a sweaty place when they know that Property is about to catch them thanks to the pistol round. It must work the minds of the Germans, and then it's the time to crumble. Or yeah, maybe even choke for Mouse Sports. Property on the A bomb side, opening up courtesy of Pov. First frag for him. Nico answers back, but Berg is already there, taking him out. Berg with a second headshot onto GOCL, making it a 2v4. Chris J and Tapson on the rotation, but they can guess that there is not much to do for them anymore against the 4 terrorists inside the A bomb site. One of them loses his life already. Chris J is now alone, clicking away against Schneider, running out of bullets. And it's Twist to steal the frag off of Schneider, making it 7-9, winning the pistol round. Now they need to watch out to not lose the second round, just like they did in the first half. As you can see, that kind of kicked off Mouse Sports' momentum, and they just carried away to a 6-2 scoreline. If Property can do the same, we will quickly have a very close game, and then the momentum will swing over to the Swedish side on the server, as Property is now opening up on the A bomb site. Once again, it's Pov to take down the first. And there is still one more CT over there. 3 CTs on the rotation right now. JW takes out Legia. GOCL with a cheeky frag there onto Schneider, catching him off guard, completely unprepared for that. But JW with a ferocious spray tries to get more than one, but his teammates were all around him. So they got 1 frag each. 8-9. Mousesports running out of rounds, but they still have to save, so there's no way around that on the CT side. They need to do what's necessary to get those rifles on their hands. 20 frags now for Nico, 18 for Chris J. Massive frag toll for them in less than 20 rounds. Both of them got at least 1 frag in each round. Now JW on the sole B opener gets himself 2 quick frags. GOCL and Nico left alone. Schneider turns around to dispose of GOCL. And Nico is the last man now for the CTs. He's in the back of the terrorists. He's just trying to remove as many rifles off of the terrorist squad as he can. And maybe even pick one of them up. But as you can see, Schneider picks him up with a 2nd frag. Now it's Schneider's time to warm up. He got 4 frags in this half already. Even 5. I have to correct myself. Got 5 frags already in those 3 rounds. So it's definitely his time to fire himself up and get himself some frags against Mousesports, who now have 2 AWPs. Chris J and Nico with the scopes. Let's see where they are right now, as Nico is on the A bomb site. He gets flashed off, needs to retreat, but he resets his aim, goes down to Schneider. Great opening shot as he gets fired up on the A bomb site. Legia needs to silence him. He does it, but on the same account, JW on the B bomb site disposed of GOCL. Now Chris J and taps and draw it back into the favor of the CTs. It's tits for tat. Yeah, no, tit for tat actually. As JW and Berg still with the bomb on their back. They make it to the A bomb site. They have 1 more player to battle it out against, and he's removed from the bomb site already. Legia is wise. He wants to stay alive to make it happen in the retake. And the terrorists are slowed down by that Molotov. They can't go into the deeper part. Berg was cut off from the bomb site. Now they finally put down the C4. It's Liga's time to make something happen, but he misses the spray onto JW. Lets him escape to the deeper parts of A and gets killed. Or Chris J gets killed for that. Berg with another one onto Liga. Now it's all on Tapson in a 1v1. And JW plays it really nicely. He was on the rotation already, but now he's coming back and he gets himself the 3rd frag and makes it 10-9, winning the first rifle round for the terrorists. More or less by himself, even though Berg did a great job of supporting him there in the situation. It was kind of Legia's misspray in front of A. If he had gotten that frag onto JW, who just got around the corner in time when Legia was around here, it would have been another round. But let's see what Mousesports can do in this safe round. Chris J with a P250 and a 1-shot dig for Tapson. He goes in for a 2nd kill, gets the kill as well onto Twist. Now it's Berg against 4 CTs and Tapson with the 3rd of the deagle. Massive job by him. Good. Well done by him. Mousesports back on track thanks to another anti-eco upset against Property. And this is the 2nd eco round that Property shouldn't have lost. Especially as Mousesports didn't really invest into this round. Okay, they upgraded their pistols, but only Chris J purchased armor and nobody else did. So Mousesports with a really good turnout of the round. Now Property still has enough money to buy rifles, and the Germans are back on rifles as well. Property take it really slow right now, but as I say that, Twist decides to open up that door and he has good timing against Nico. Goes down to Liga, but Berg is there with 2 refrags. He makes it a 3v2. Chris J and Tapson now on the look, on the hunt for a few frags. As Tapson gets himself to 1st, I have to wonder, JW is just patiently waiting in middle. He's waiting for one of the CTs. He tells his teammates, okay, we have A under control. We have so much time. Let's wait for the CTs to make their rotation, and then I will have one of them killed, and it's going to be a 2v1. And that's heads up play by JW, but the CTs just don't play it like he wants to. Now he could get a glimpse. He misses that shot onto Chris J. And now the CTs don't actually know what's up. They know that there's one in middle, and now they should pick up the action as Chris J spots that smoke on the A bomb set. He knows what's going to happen next, and he tries to catch one off guard. He catches Berg, puts him down. The C4 is still on the back of JW, nails Chris J to the wall. 13 seconds on the clock. JW, with all his experience, he takes the shot onto Tapson and makes it 11-10 in a 2v1 situation. Mouzeport so close to winning that, but it's once again the youngster from Sweden, JW from Fnatic, standing in for Sendy today, and he definitely did his job already. Even if he just felt silence from that point on, Property should still be grateful to have him for today, as he definitely did his job already. Now Twist does his job on the B bomb site, gets himself the easy kills onto Christian and Tapson, who were kind of watching another angle, turning the other way. GOCL now comes flying down, but he goes down just as quickly. Pov and Twist down to 1 and 2 HP, however. Could have been 2 kills for Mouzeport, but Property now with the momentum. They force the CTs to save. They have 12-10 scoreline. Only 4 more rounds. They can practically sniff the win already. And it would be a really good win for them, especially if you consider the first half being 9-6 in favor of Mouzeport. Now Pov patiently waiting for the CTs to show up. In the meantime, Nico disposes of Schneider. Legia gets killed by JW. GOCL on the hunt for some frags, but it's JW and he's just invincible right now. But he's not hitting his shots either, getting the Tech 9 headshots in the end. GOCL disposes of him. Berg with the refrag. It's a 3v2. Tapson got his hands onto the AWP, and the terrorist desperate to get it to the B bomb site, but Tapson is still there in the middle. He puts down 2. Twist and Pov are down. Berg with the bomb on the B bomb site needs to make it happen in a 1v1. Suddenly Mouzeport once again with an anti-eco round, or with an eco round. They're coming back into this match. If Berg doesn't catch Tapson off guard, might be awkward for the Swedes. Now Tapson slowly but surely creeping into the B bomb site, now exposing his position, smoking off the bomb. Property Berg does know that there's something happening, but he doesn't know what. And it's Tapson going for that save. He didn't spot Berg in time. He figured there's not enough time to kill him and defuse the bomb without a defuse kit, so he's scaring away. Oh, he's revealing his position as well, and gets himself the 3rd, even though it doesn't win the round. In the end, at least, he removed all the rifles from the terrorists and made it a very expensive round for them. Looking at JW's money right now, $50 on there. The rest of the squad is fairly well off, but Mouzeport have the chance to get closer to the terrorists again. They have a FAMAS on Legia and an AWP for Chris J, and he's doing really good right now with another frag onto Pov, opening up for the CTs on the B bomb site. But Mouz only has 2 defenders on A, and Nico already spots one of the terrorists. He goes to work through that door, takes him down. Schneider is out. It's a 3v5. Property losing man without even gaining any ground or doing anything worth noticing right now. They are still caught in front of Ace, just waiting for the clock to run down and maybe make the CTs make a stupid move, but they still hold their positions. They have everything sealed off. No reason for the CTs to go for any information whatsoever. They have got B in middle, and everybody else is positioned to cover the bomb site, so they know what's happening on the map if there's anything going to happen. Nico now takes down Twist, makes it a 2v5. It's Berg's time to shine, and he gets only 1 frag before being silenced by Legia. Now JW against 4, and he's in the smoke. 20 seconds left on the clock for him. He already knows that Chris J is on the car. Now he made himself visible, and Chris J catches him hopping away. Mousesport's back on track, 11-13. The terrorists now in a terrible position with 4 Tech 9s, maybe even 5 if JW gets a drop. Or, yeah, he got a drop. Property now with a 5 Tech 9 lineup. On the other side, Mousesport's back on rifles. If the Germans win this round, they are within reach of 1 round to the counterparts. And they would be back on track and feeling probably more confident than they did in the opener of the second half. Now the Swedes going for the A bomb site with all their force. Liga on top of that. Great, gets himself 2 frags, a third with the Molotov. In the meantime, Nico disposed of JW and Liga with a 4th headshot. Really good aim by him. Making it 12-13 and not letting the Tech-9s getting the better of them. A flawless round by Mouzeboards. No kills for Fnatic. Sorry, for Property. Getting carried away a little bit. Bad Property forcing it up. A clear for JW. No equipment for him. The rest of the squad has everything they need. But they need to get those frags. And they need to find a weakness on Mouzeboards. And they had that weakness on the B bomb site already. I wonder why Property swung around to attack A that much. They should have stuck to the B bomb site. Maybe they figured that Mouzeboards will reinforce their position if they keep abusing it. So they swung around to A and tried to make it happen over there. But it's Nico's good positioning against Schneider. Not letting him set foot on the A bomb site. Twist and Berg now against 4 CTs. Even though Gobi is low on 22 HP, he can stay in a defensive position and just go in for the rotation or something like that. And that's exactly what he's doing right now. Helping Nico out on the A bomb site. At the same time, we have Chris J in middle and Tapson on the B bomb site. Twist and Berg just trying to figure out where to go, I guess. And they're going for middle. That's the best choice to make right now. Twist with the frag onto Chris J. The AWP is taken out now. The CTs need to really hurry up to get that manpower back on the B bomb side. Berg disposes of Tapson. It's a 2v2. Mouzeboards lets Property get back into this round. Now it's Gobi on the balcony with 22 HP. He gets that headshot onto Twist. Makes it a 2v1. Now both CTs coming from the same direction. Berg in the corner, but Nico with the refrag. And it's going to be a drawn game, 13-13. Who could have hoped for a closer game in this only game in the Go Champions League today? Of course, $30,000 up for grabs. 15,000 will go to the first place, which will be determined after that league phase. The top 6 will go to the playoffs with a best of 3 double elimination bracket. We will find the winner of those $15,000. Now Property back on that 5 Tech-9 lineup. And they will go for the same strategy as they did before. 5-man on their way to the A-bomb site. Nico and Liga. This time Liga is in another position. He just smells the smoke on the A-bomb site. Tries to get himself on the action. But Pov is already around the corner. Taking out Nico from behind. Gobi with a nade frag. But that really doesn't help them too much, even though Pov and Chris J changed frags. It's a 3v3 and Pov got that AK in his hands on the bomb site. He needs to watch out though. They probably know that he's around there. The CT's coming in with all the equipment, tossing it away onto the terrace, trying to find those frags. Got B, but JW and Twist with 2 of the Tech-9. Chris J and Tapson go down to their master, and Property do the same that the Germans did to them, winning an eco round 14-13. Now the momentum is constantly twirled around like a hurricane. I can tell you that it's going to be a very close game. Only 2 rounds for Property or 3 rounds for Mouzeboards, and we have the winner of the first map. Of course, Mirage will be the second map coming up right after this one, and it will be determined the winner of another point in the league stage. Mouzeboards are yet to pick up a single point. They lost their 2 matches against Copenhagen Wolves. And Property with 3 out of 3 matches. Fair share of points in the league. Now 3v2 thanks to a flurry of kills on the B bomb side. Liga is down to 3. Chris J under some pressure, but he gets himself out of that behind that smoke. Tapson though with heads up and cheeky play takes out Pov. Now he has the chance to pin Schneider down, and he will get that frag. 14-14. Mouzeboards once again winning another round back after they lost 1, and it's just looking the same if you take a look at the distribution of rounds. We basically had the same outcome. Now let's see if Mouzeboards can string those those last rounds together, or if Property can magically come back into this game. They force it up. They have 2 AWPs for Twist and JW. They are all in right now. They either win this match right now or they lose it. Or, well, there is another eco round at the end for the draw. Maybe Property have what it takes with that Tech 9 in Schneider's hands. Only a limited range of nades for the terrorists. They need to use them wisely. Otherwise, they will end up without equipment at the end of the round. Twist though with 2 bullets for Christian Tapson. The AWP actually paid off greatly. JW with 1 in the meantime in middle, making it a quick 2v5. Now Nico, thanks to that headshot onto Berg, he drew it back. Liga with a good play on the B bomb side, but he can't get more than 1, and that would have been crucial. But it allows Nico to get some more damage dealt to the terrorists in middle. As he's moving forward, Schneider is still cramped in front of the vent. And Nico doesn't know. Schneider's actually still in middle, hunting Nico down from behind. And the bomb gets planted on the B bomb side. Schneider's still in the back of Nico, who's just dancing around on the balcony. Schneider approaching him from the back. And Schneider gets a frag just as Nico was about to enter the bomb site. 15-14. Property with the match point, but it's only 1. And they are up against a weak buy on Mouzebots. 5-7s for everyone except for Nico, who has a rifle thanks to his massive frag tall. 28 for him, 25 for Chris J. On the other side, 28 for JW and 23 for Berg. Mouzebots with a tall order right now. Nico is sent in to the front of A to gather frag, and he does get it, but he loses the majority of his HP. He's down to 6, and the terrorists are still on the hunt for more as they go down 2 men. 1 was killed on the B bomb site. 3v5. It's looking good for Mouzebots, but they lack the equipment. Let's see what Twist and Pov are doing on the B bomb site as they are trying to open that up against the sole CT defender. He calls in for the rotation as Berg comes in from behind. Tapson disposes of Pov. Now Twist with a frag onto Tapson. It's a 2v3. The CTs are coming from the CT spawn as Berg hops over. Twist gets disposed of, and Berg with that frag onto Nico in a 3v1. He still needs to plant the bomb, however, 40 seconds. He's got plenty of time, and Mouzebots rush the matter a little bit too much. Copy against Berg, and Copy does only have the AWP. Berg closes him out, makes it 16-14 in favor of Property with a really good comeback. The Swedes made it and won the first map, but a close map that was. We will move on to Mirage, which will be a close game as well, I can tell you that.